Let's take a look at the college basketball circuit, though, Brett, because although there is that Sixers-Blazers game, I'm not sure really what side I really like on that one, so we're going to move on from the NBA. In college basketball, though, Brett, we had a lot more lines to choose from. I mean, specifically the Pac-12's big day on Thursday.
Yeah, Pac-12's playing a lot of games, Higgins. Colorado, Stanford, Utah, Cal with an early tip. Not the earliest tip in Power 5, though. Number 24, Purdue, takes on Minnesota at 5 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to bet on that one, make sure you get your bets in early.
Absolutely get those bets in early. I'm going to take a game that's more suited for the Pacific time zone. Oregon Arizona State doesn't tip off until 6 p.m. Pacific time, so that's 9 p.m. for the East Coast guys like you, Brett. And you know what? I like Oregon here. Oregon has struggled a little bit this season. They haven't really quite met up to their expectations. But Arizona State really hasn't met their expectations, and they are an abysmal 3-11 against the spread this year. So the Ducks, 2-point favorites on the road against a Sun Devils team that has really been lackluster and has underperformed. I like the Ducks on the road here. Give me those slight favorites.
Yeah, Arizona State's been a huge disappointment, like you said, Higgins. I was leaning Oregon as well, but you know what? I was like, I'd kill Oregon. I'd kill all the betters on Oregon if I was on it with Higgins. So I'll just stay away and bet on two other Pac-12 games because, like you said, Higgins, and like I said already, there's tons of games in the Pac-12. I'll bet on some ranked action. How about number 20 USC traveling to my favorite auto fade in the Pac-12? And it kills me to say that because I'm a big Coach Hop fan. At Washington, they've just been terrible this year. So I'll take USC on the road. I'll take the Mobley brothers minus 12 and a half at Washington, Higgins.
That was a line that I looked at as well. 12.5 was a little too big for me, plus I saw you were already on it, so I decided to not think about it too much more and just stay away. But you're right, Washington has kind of been an auto fade for much of this year. They're 2-10 in conference play, 3-14 overall on the season, so for them to cover, it's going to take some effort because they're losing and losing by a lot.
Yeah, it's been a tough year for Washington. I think Hop and his staff can bounce back and get it right. Just chalk it up. It's part of the COVID year and all that, but we'll see what happens here. There's another game going on in Washington as well tomorrow night, Higgins. Washington State hosts UCLA. UCLA's fallen a little bit recently, Higgins. The Stanford loss and the USC loss coming in some postponed games, in between some postponed games between Oregon there. But I think UCLA gets back to what they've looked like for most of the year. Again, this is a 13-4 team, Higgins. So I think this team wants to figure it out. They want to get strong coming into February here and close out February, go into March, and get ready for the tournament.
So you like a UCLA with the points?
Yeah, UCLA with the points, minus 5.5. I get that they're the road team, Higgins, but I'm going to take them minus 5.
Okay. USC and UCLA are currently atop the Pac-12. Brett seems to think that they're going to stay tied atop the Pac-12 through Thursday night. If that doesn't happen, though, I mean, Colorado's only one game back of those two. They're facing off against Stanford with their own opportunity to try to cut that to maybe a half-game lead. Who knows?
Maybe. I'm actually on one more game, Higgins. If you don't mind bearing with me for one more second here,
No
I'm
worries.
going to be on Iowa State and Kansas. Kansas looking to make the most of this year. It's been a tough year for them. It looks like it's Baylor's Big 12, but Kansas looking to close this one out strong here in the Big 12 and 14.5 point favorites against Iowa State. I'm just fading Iowa State in this one. I know it's a big number. Similar situation though to Washington. Just bet against Iowa State. So Kansas minus 14.5. That's the play for me in the Big 12.
All right, I really don't have a feel for that game, so I'm going to trust you there, but I'm going to stay away for the sake of the Pillars.
All right, thank you.